You're listening to HNTRS CLUB.
We're unplugged, so we're keeping it super real with you. I got Freddie the God right here. We got Fredericks Reginald.
One and only, the one and only piece of the gods and the earth. Freddie in the building checking in. I hope all is well. I hope this finds you well. You know, whenever you see me and Splash together, you already know what time it is.
You already know you're gonna get a message every single time.
100%.
Listen, I didn't even write no questions for this interview right here because what we're gonna do right now is we're just gonna have a build. All right? Going into the season of fall. We're now in October.
My month.
Meaning it's your birthday coming up soon.
Yeah.
What's the energy like, God?
The energy is, I'm thinking back to a journal entry right now, transformative, transformation. The goal is not to remain the same. So when I say 1% better every day, I mean it. When I say elevation, ascension, transmutation every day, I mean it.
Yeah.
So on the eve of 32, Brother Splash, everything is right where it needs to be.
Or you're just catching up.
Everything is right where it needs to be. How you mean I'm just catching up?
Catching up.
How you mean?
That number you use, I hit that earlier this year.
Oh, enough said.
Early this year, man.
Yes, us October babies have the later.
It is what it is. You already understand.
Yep.
So when you say transformative, I do feel that. It resonates deep.
100%.
You know? How's this year been for you, man?
You know, I didn't come on here to speed through this interview, so I'm gonna keep it a buck. There's been a lot of transitionings in the family, you know. Observing the older generations as they cross over. That has been a journey that's been a journey of acceptance and surrender.
Yeah.
And then at that same time, Brother God, observing Queen Boss Mom, you know, there's something very humbling about watching my mother go through these transitions, watching the generations that raised her. I haven't gone through that yet. So I've been able to observe this through her lens, and it almost feels like preparation, dare I say.
I got you.
You know? I can't remember who it is. I think is it Bell Hooks? I think it's Bell Hooks.
All about love.
I think she speaks on grieving. It has to be Bell Hooks, but she speaks on grieving. And what she speaks on, I hope I'm correct. If I'm not, correct me, right? So
in the comments, bold.
Your grieving process becomes an extended process when you don't engage in an intentional, loving dynamic that fills your cup and that person's cup before they or you transition, right? That grieving process of they're gone is really, they are gone and I didn't love them enough. That's what that phrase is. That's the whole phrase.
It sounds a lot like regret. I was about to have a Nori moment just now where I was like, what the fuck you talking? But then I caught myself, I know exactly where you at. I caught the frequency. I see what you're saying.
So
So let me ask you something real quick, bro, not to interrupt that. What would you say, how would you say that's influenced you and your style? Because I'm seeing you right now, my nigga got the olive green joints on, the shoes, you got the jean jackets, bring me back to a time.
Right.
So would that grieving process and that acknowledgement of the ancestors make you say, you know what, I want to resonate with the time period? What's the style?
The style is, you know, my ancestors lived through me and we were gods.
Wavy.
We were gods.
Wavy.
And goddesses long before any of this shit.
Wavy.
So when I leave the house,
you won't even say, yo, I'm wavy.
I have to represent them, you know? I'd be lying to you guys right now if I said I wasn't in my granddad's closet like 2 months ago. You don't want me to pull up in the suit. You don't want me to pull up in granddad's suit because it's different, it's timeless. And my mom says this, peace to Jenny. She goes, it's style, not fashion.
I love that.
I'm saying?
Love that. I had a conversation about that earlier this year.
Boom.
There's a very different meaning behind those two words,
Different.
bro.
Different.
Everybody has style. Fashion, that can be a really trendy thing.
100%.
You know what
Cut
I'm
and
saying?
paste.
So yeah, let me go to this. We haven't had the opportunity to build me, you, and Henny the God. Kendrick and Drake. Keep it simple, keep it sweet, because I know you. He's ready to talk. He's ready to talk. You got Evo there hitting that small. No, I already know.
And he's in the back.
He's in the back over there. He's so easy in the building. Yeah. Easy in the building, chopping.
He's in the back.
But now you're on the chopping block.
Yeah,
So
you said.
what are you thinking? State of the culture, Kendrick, Drake. Thoughts on that? Keep it simple, please.
The fact that we were even having this conversation. The fact that we were even having this conversation as a people, as a society about who is to represent what it is we need right now. The fact that we were having a conversation about hip hop, it angers me.
Peace.
Because hip hop in its essence stands for something, okay?
Hip hop.
Rap music,
Talk about it.
and what they took and they sullied and they watered down and they gave us
The machine.
the machine,
The machine.
the powers that be, them peoples.
The powers that do not be.
Peace to the gods and earths.
Say less.
I don't even need to say anything more because you could feel my energy
no more.
for more here. Okay? The last time we had this build, I'm gonna give you the mic right now. The last time we had this build, we were at the bottom of the Shangri-La. Motherfuckers walked out the Shangri-La arguing all the way down to Queen because I said, yo, Freddie, you gotta come outside.
Shangri-La. So we took it to the shed.
That's where he took me. I would have never been in there if it wasn't for the God. And smoke. You gotta be cultured, Freddie. Yeah. Arguing out the Shangri-La all the way to Queen Street about this shit. It's passion, yo, it's passion.
It's all fashion, bro.
Yeah.
All right, before I cut this segment, I gotta ask you about the music if you don't know.
Yes.
Fredericks Reginald.
Yes.
Tasteful. Great sound.
Appreciate you.
Very eclectic,
Appreciate
but
you.
he's himself. Let's talk about it, man. I haven't heard anything from you this year. I know you said you had some sounds for me. You know we're gonna get that exclusive later.
100%.
That's what we do at JAMZ Unplugged.
100%.
It's not what you have already. It's what you wanna show the people.
Boom.
What's what you wanna show the people.
100%.
So you're gonna give us something later, right?
Yo.
Talk about your sound real quick.
I like to say first and foremost, in this house we call hip hop, I'm a student, forever and always. First, MC, okay? There's a certain cloth, there's a certain lineage that I have to adhere to, that I have to answer to. Every time the pen touches the pad, or anytime I'm part of a cipher, I have the privilege to be a part of a cipher, there's a certain cloth that I have to adhere to, okay? And with that, there's a certain energy that I have to inject into people, so there must be something that you could take from the music, right? Now there's that first and foremost. Now, as far as influences are concerned, Dwayne, Bust the Bus, Missy Elliott,
Miss.
K-Dot.
Let's go.
We could cut it there. I think that was 4. I don't need to give a fit. We'll just leave 4. Oh, Business Smalls is the wickedest.
But you say these names, but I do hear a little bit of Pac, bro. I do hear that energy coming from you.
Want me to? A
lot of solar plexus, and I know we're going over time, but you know what? We're unplugged. We can do whatever the fuck we want.
I didn't know there's, okay. Shit, I didn't know there's a time limit. Fuck it. So, yo, I think those two, Master MC, The Messenger. You have to be able to wield both of those swords. That's what they left with us. You gotta be able to do both.
Yeah.
Right? Now with that, I'll never forget it. My cousin Brandon, Gemini.
Bang.
Comes into the room.
Let's get it.
I'm in there bumping Pac. Religiously. Pac. He comes in the room. Yo. Dude, yo, put on some Biggie. You bump Biggie yet? Of course I bump Biggie, right? Yo, put on the wickedest freestyle, which is what I was just busting. Biggie Smalls is the wickedest. So, you know, I dove into Pac, but then V came in, he's like, yo, nah. So then having my time with Pac, I'm happy that you could hear it. Having my time with Biggie.
You know when I did hear it? I heard it in the freestyle battle we had. We had Clubhouse Jam Season 2 over on College Street. And there was an after show, it was a little session we did, if you remember that.
Yeah.
You know who was in the building that night? Quasi was in the building. You know who's in the building tonight? Quasi in the building. Yo, Quasi, you in the building right now? What's happening right now? You in the building? Yo, Quasi, I'm talking about that freestyle session we had back then. Remember that shit? Of course, my G. We're up here, we're up. We got Freddie in here. He was at that session.
I'm saying? It's sharp, so it's sharp. You know what I'm saying?
Everything.
I'm saying?
Everything, God.
Brother. Peace, bro.
That's what it is. And that's what it is, man. You know, we're here chopping it up with Freddie the God. I heard Freddie the God. It's Fredericks Reginald. It's your boy Splash GB. It's JAMZ Unplugged. Keep it locked in right here. You got exclusives coming just now. Exclusives coming just now from the God.
Peace,
Let's get it.
The God and the earths.
Let's get it.
My G caught me eating chicken real quick. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. We got the intro going. Fredericks Reginald. Ladies and gentlemen, Fredericks Reginald. JAMZ Unplugged.
Let me do my thing right now. Whoa. Look. Let me do my thing right now. Whoa. Look. Let me do my thing right now. Whoa. Look. Let me do my. Look. Wait a second. In my room, might just find myself inside some shoes. Look. Teddy Pinder when I enter. I'm too cool, known to hustle with the sun. I tell my secrets to the moonlight. Wait a minute, wait a second. In my room, might just find myself inside some shoes. Look. Teddy Pinder when I enter. I'm too cool, known to hustle with the sun. I tell my look. Bestowing knowledge so I stay ahead of curbs. Power when I'm preaching so they climb into my words. Over the hill for the teaching and turn my niggas to nerds for the good word. Truly a scholar and rode the curb, excuse me. I tend to operate from a bird's eye. Seen as the observer speak the sermon from a dark sky. Purveyor of the truth and boost bring tears to God's eyes. Side note, see that they separate like apartheid. See this growth is a double-edged sword. Stagnant conversations tend to make me get poor. Relationships not really based in shit, so cut the cord. Reciprocity is truly extinct like dinosaurs. My nigga Andy from the 20 got me money off the serve. I quit my job in June. I've been making moves, this shit absurd. If the money move, I never lose. If I ever do, bring the drama blues like Muddy Waters to Lil Dude. Wait a minute, wait a second. Leave my room, might just find myself inside some shoes. Look, Teddy Pinder when I enter. I'm too cool, known to hustle with the sun. I tell my secrets to the moon. Look, wait a minute, wait a second. Leave my room, might just find myself inside some shoes. Look, Teddy Pinder when I enter. I'm too cool, known to hustle. Look, looking at my life, I'm seeing all the synchronicities. Living in alignment, so I peep the serendipities. The devil live and well, but blessings, I see a litany. I done found chemists, so I question the man in chimneys. My rhymes are so prophetic, cause I just write epiphanies. Thoughts of this 3D projection, see faulty imagery. Pity the little being who falls for the trickery. Hope you people in the signs will fall for the mysteries. I'm gone, wait a minute, wait a second. Need my room, like, might just find myself inside some shrooms. Like Teddy Pinder, when I hustle with the sun, I tell my secrets to the moonlight. Wait a minute, wait a second, need my room. Might just find myself inside some shrooms. Teddy Pinder, when I enter, I'm too cool. Known to hustle with the sun, I tell my secrets to the moonlight. Wait a minute, wait a second, need my room. Might just find myself inside some shoes. Teddy Pinder when I enter, I'm too cool. Known to hustle with the sun, I tell my secrets to the moon. Look, Wait a minute, wait a second, need my room might just open, find myself inside some shrooms. Teddy Pindle when I enter, I'm too cool, known to hustle with the sun, I tell my secrets to the moonlight.
Fade out with it, fade out with it. Fredericks Reginald. What up, though?
Peace to the gods and the earths.
That's
Peace
what's up.
to the
That's
gods and
That's
the
what's
earths.
up.
Peace
That's what's up.
to the gods and
Freddie,
the earths.
I want you to take us out of this episode of Unplugged real quick. Tell the people something.
Elevation, ascension, transmutation is the order of every day. Your healing is up to you. Only you can walk this journey, so put your best foot forth, open that heart space, and get your fucking work done. Peace.
Get the fucking work done. Speaking of get that work done, we're in Yes Electric Tattoo right now. Get tatted. Get that shit done, man. It's that fall time right now. JAMZ Unplugged. Whole crew in the building. Make some noise for yourself real quick. Unplugged in it. Unplugged in it. Unplugged in it. Until the next episode, Splash GB. Peace.